This is a really, really delicious recipe for chicken tortilla soup, and it comes together in our pressure cooker, otherwise known as our quick cooker. So the quick cooker doesn't often get the love it should get, but the quick cooker is Tempered Chef's version of the other pressure cookers. Like, you may have an Instant Pot, so you could probably do this in the Instant Pot, but it is something that is really nice because I'm gonna sear, we can steam eggs. It's also a slow cooker. You can proof desserts. You can do just chicken poultry in 12 minutes. I do my ribs in an hour. You can do fish and seafood. We're gonna put it on the soup, custom in the soup today. You can do your rices and your beans, your chilies, your desserts. So first off, this is a very simple recipe. You're just gonna need some frozen corn, a can of diced tomatoes, an onion, a green pepper, 3 cloves of garlic, and it says our slow cooker carnitas seasoning, but I don't have that, so I have Tex-Mex, so that's what I'm gonna use, and some chicken broth. And I also don't have a zucchini, and you need a zucchini, but that's thrown in at the end. So I've also got our pea protein enrichables I'm gonna throw in the soup for a little extra, nutrition. So I'm gonna set the quick cooker to sear, and you can time it, you can hit time, or I usually just hit it and do it for a couple of minutes. So start, so that I've got some oil in here cooking. I'm gonna sear. So you can keep the lid off, but they also have an accessory, which I love because if I'm doing onions and peppers or searing something, the smell doesn't get in your kitchen. So it's got the little thing here. So I'm gonna put that on. And you also need 1 to 2 pounds of chicken. And the funny thing is I forgot about our salad choppers, that we use that in this recipe. So I was actually slicing the chicken. But if you have our salad choppers, then you just take the chicken out of the soup and slice it up. Either way. So I've got some onions in the manual food processor, and just going to put that in. You're gonna dice up your onions until they're coarsely chopped. Yep, so that's good. No tears, all done. Then you are going to take your green pepper, and I'm gonna use the quick slice. So quick slice is amazing when you just want those even slices quickly, hence the name quick slice. So I'm gonna use our color-coded chef's knife. I love this. I love our forged cutlery. This is a Santuco, it's great for slicing. Amazing, love it. But these are our color-coded knives, which are a little less durable, but get the job done. I'm gonna use a scoop loop. Again, any way you wanna get the inside out. I love the scoop loop because it just does what it says. And I'm gonna cut the end off here. Boop. And then I'm gonna throw it in the quick slice. So depending upon the way that you want your things sliced, if you want them long ways, put it long ways, you get the idea. So I've got these in here, I would dump it in. Just gonna finish this here. So as the oil's heating up, the gist of the recipe, I love this for strawberries and eggs and even little pats of butter if you like to have them nice and even. Sometimes you get a zucchini. You get a pepper that falls down the side, and that could be a little problem. So it's heating up here. I'm just gonna go right ahead and put my onions in and sear those. It's also great as a slow cooker because when the inner pot comes out too, if you want to serve it. So I love that about the quick cooker. You don't feel like putting another bowl. Let me get my scraper because I'm realizing that my hands aren't good. So you're gonna put that in. You can again dice however you think you want your peppers in the soup. If you want them big like this, that's fine. If you want them smaller, it's your soup. You can do what you want. I always just throw the extras in here. Boop, boop, boop. Who knows? You just boop. All right. So this is gonna sear for a couple of minutes. While you're doing that, about 3 minutes. Oops, we're also gonna add our garlic. Who loves garlic? I do. You're going to put in, boy, I have more peppers than I actually really need here. You're gonna put in 3 cloves of garlic. I use the garlic press. You do not have to, I usually recommend hump side up. And when you buy your garlic, the bulb should be nice and tight and white. Tighty whities, that's what I think of. Ooh, this one's a tough one here. Oh, there's hardly any garlic. That's bizarre. You want your garlic to be tighty whitey, to be as fresh as possible. So I've got my garlic in there. Another thing you can do for garlic is slice it. So for my last one, I think I'll do the garlic slicer. Pardon my hands here. Okay, I won't because that's my garbage bag. All right, anyway, you've got your fresh garlic in here. You can always add garlic later. Garlic rub, things like that. I'm gonna go back in here and there we go. Okay, so you've got your peppers and onion and your garlic. 2 cloves. I like a little bit more than that. So again, chicken tortilla soup. And those are gonna sear in the quick cooker. I am gonna grab my garlic. I am just needing the garlic here. So I'll show you the garlic slicer. Again, I'm gonna roll it with my garlic roller. And then, actually, I'm not. I'm batting 1,000 here. So you go like this, you're gonna roll it on your dry counter and not your wet. And it's gonna come out. I'm gonna put it in my garlic slicer. Boop. And it's gonna be raining garlic. Hopefully you can see it. Maybe not, but you get those fine pieces of garlic. So that's the garlic peeler and slicer. Next up, this is smelling good, it's searing. Like I said, you could put the lid on if you don't want those onions and peppers smelling up your house. All right, so the next thing that we're gonna add is, this is so super simple. You're going to add the chicken, which I have here. And you do not have to cut it. You're just gonna put your chicken right in. Quick cooker lets you do frozen chicken as well. This is 1 to 2 pounds of chicken for your chicken tortilla soup. Then you're going to put in, like I said, the Tex-Mex seasoning or the slow cooker carnita seasoning. About 2 tablespoons, 1 capful is good. So we've got Tex-Mex. Again, it calls for the slow cooker carnitas. So I'm putting that in. The corn, you're gonna put in 2 cups of frozen corn. Bang, bang. And then you're going to put in your salt. I use our little grinder here. A little salt. And let's see what else. We've got chicken, corn, our seasoning, our salt. Oh, the next thing is black beans. So the black beans I have already rinsed in our Easy Read measuring colander. This also hooks over my sink, but I love this because you just throw it in and rinse it. Good for fruit. And put your black beans in. Then I'm gonna take my can opener, can of fire roasted diced tomatoes. I always pick up a couple of these because a couple of recipes that I know use these. And so I always grab a can when I can find a can, when I feel like I'm shopping for one. All right, can of fire roasted diced tomatoes for the chicken tortilla soup. And then we got the beans. So I can take the inner pot out. Obviously it's not under pressure now, but so all of our things are in our quick cooker. Got them in the pressure cooker. And now I am going to adjust it to, I'm gonna turn it off from sear. Now I'm gonna put the lid on. And our quick cooker has so many safety features that some of the other on the market don't have. Like, it does not get hot at all on the outside. It's got nice handles. It lets you know when it's under pressure because the time shows and this pops up and I love it as a slow cooker too. So anyway, you're gonna make sure these are flush. It's in there. You're gonna turn it to custom. Again, oh, not turn it. You're gonna hit custom, and you're going to literally cook this for 10 minutes. Okay, 10 minutes. Custom time. And your soup is going to be good to go. I like to do like a few more minutes just because I'm weird about my chicken. So that's good. It's going to circle. It's going to come to pressure. When the time is up, I'm going to hit cancel. If you don't, with the quick cooker, if you're not ready to eat, it automatically turns to warm. So it's like, it'll be a warmer. So 2 hours, 3 hours, if you're not ready, you start this when you come home from work and you're like, oh shoot, I forgot about this, blah, blah, blah. It goes into warming. So then after you release the steam, you press the button, the steam goes away from you, so it's super, super safe. What you're going to do is spiralize some zucchini, and then you're going to take the chicken out, use the salad choppers, and then when you take that out, I'll pop back on or maybe post a video underneath. That's when you're going to add the chicken broth, 4 cups of chicken broth. So it's gonna cook, you're gonna take the chicken out, and then you're gonna click start again. But I'll finish it up after. But I will post the recipe below. Have a great day.